Hey everyone, this is Little Reap, and this is Tom Clancy's The Division Beta. I'm going to do a quick overview of certain items and inventory slots, and also the abilities and some of the current weapons I have equipped and mods that I'm using. If you want to skip ahead, there's some gameplay for the Dark Zone with a friend of mine, Man Among Midgets, and his friend, Infinite. This is just for certain people who just want to see the upgrades, want to see the menus, and like see how this game basically works. Where I am currently is the base of operations. I believe this is going to be the main hub for the single player. The percentages you guys see at the top over there are operational areas, medical wing, tech wing. Those actually coincide with your abilities. I upgraded the medical wing so I can unlock the healing ability, which I'll show you now is right here. Yeah, so this is the menu before I even show you that. This is basically the menu. This is where you're gonna find all your stuff. Those group management is where you find your friends. Intel is the collectibles, map, self-explanatory, and abilities. So these are the abilities. Okay. Here are the 3 tree branches we have so far. But yeah, so I'm running the medical and tech abilities. Medical heals your allies and also heals yourself. It's really handy. You're gonna see that a lot in the Dark Zone when you watch that gameplay. And the turret I just got actually, what I was running during the Dark Zone gameplay was my sticky bomb. I ran that because of it causes the targets to bleed. That actually came in handy more than I thought. So yeah, that's what I was running. But I just got the turret, and that one's great as well. I really like it, especially if you're playing on your own. It gives you like time to run away or to, because you have to fight smart. The game will remind you, hey, this is a tactical based game. You should, take cover, basically. My inventory so far I have is rares. I like I said, I went to the Dark Zone with a friend of mine, Man Among Midgets. I went with his friend, Infinite, and we were in the Dark Zone for a while, so we were able to collect some really good loot. This is my current loadout right now. This is a Vector. I love this gun, especially in close quarter combat. It's amazing, and I really hope to get it in the full release. This is my sidearm, and this is my primary. Basically, you can have a selection of anything you want as your primary. I believe I could even run my secondary as my primary and run something else. What I had earlier, and I believe you might see it, is I ran a primary machine gun with a shotgun as a secondary. That's really cool, and also lets you, build a new strategy when it comes to certain enemies. If you guys want to see the mods I have on this currently. Okay, so this is the mod. This is a mod menu. And these are all the things you can mess with. I have an optic on it, a grip, an extended mag, and a compensator. You can also get silencers, which they don't really, well, they do silence, but like the game, there's no like stealth mechanics into this game. So more than anything, it's just to help you to become less of a target. A fellow teammate could get aggro on the enemy from the enemy, and you can sneak around or maybe shoot them from afar, and maybe get headshots. Because headshots do critical damage. They are not instant kills, but they do critical damage. So this gun is kind of like a light machine gun. So I ran extended mag on it, which really helps because as you can see, every mod. Okay, mostly every mod has its own little perks or its own little cool things they have with it. Like this magazine gives me 25% more magazine size and 14% critical hit damage. There's also weapon skin mod. I found this one. I haven't seen anyone else with this weapon skin mod, so I think I was just really lucky to find this. Show you guys my Vector. Yep, this is my Vector. I really need to get new mods for this. So this weapon is really good at close quarters combat. It saved my ass a lot of times, and I believe some of that is captured in the gameplay. A quick rundown of it. All the blues are basically rare. It's basically the generic of any RPG, with the blues being rare, purples being legendary and oranges being like ultra legendary or exotic, I believe you want to call it. Greens are just like regular, and grays are common. Oh, these are really cool too. You can have grenades in this game. The different this shows you a different type of grenades that you can have. Consumable. Civilians will come up to you asking you for certain items, and if you give them one, they will give you an item or a gift in return. Sometimes it's usually a type of clothing, or they might give you a weapon mod, and some on rare cases I've seen they'll give you a weapon. Ammunition is kind of self-explanatory. Cool thing about your pistol, you can have a primary and a secondary, but you always have your pistol, and your pistol always will have infinite ammo. And there's some actually decent pistols out there. Access keys are basically there are crates within the Dark Zone that I believe you will see in the gameplay of me opening a crate. You need Dark Zone keys for that. I only have one, as you can see currently, but those Dark Zone crates are really cool because they always drop rare loot, and so a lot of them have a level cap restriction. Most of the crates that we were able to open had to be level 10 for you to open. Your appearance is really cool. You can have all these a lot of cool different items to equip, and these don't help on your defense whatsoever. They're purely just for vanity. Gives you more immersion when it comes to your character, so you can like really get yourself into the game when you start putting stuff on. There's also silly things you can put on. I saw a guy in the Dark Zone running around with a trench coat and like skinny jeans, which made me laugh so bad. There's your mod inventory. I believe, I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, so the Dark Zone has a cap of items that you can exfil out of that Dark Zone. You can only have 6 looted Dark Zone items at a time. I don't believe I showed this in the gameplay, but just to let you guys know, if you do pick up a copy of The Division. Well, yeah, that was about it, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed. Just like I was explaining earlier, this is the base of operations. Basically, you will do a mission to unlock the person associated to this area, and they will give you missions that you could do on the map. I believe that are only single player only. I mean, you can have a teammate help you, but you can't get these in the Dark Zone. Is what I'm saying. Once you do these missions, you will unlock another upgrade for your abilities, and make yourself even more powerful, and give you more options when it comes to tactics. Okay, well, now I'll be heading into the Dark Zone gameplay. Hope you guys liked the overview, and let's get right to it.